What's this? Tabletop Island, huh? Let's see what this is all about.
Welcome to Tabletop Island. I'm Bernardo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 horror films on my list of all time. So excited, huge horror movie fan, and I've seen movies from all over the place, from Japanese horror to Korean horror to just regular horror, Spanish horror. There's so many different genres and different elements, so many things to choose from, but I put this list together with sheer confidence that I hit what I think are the best for me. Without further ado, let's start with number 5 being Saw series. So I did calculate as the full series. Would probably say 1 to 3 is probably my favorite of all of them, but I count this all as the complete series. Even if it's just film 1, I'm perfectly fine with that also. But if you're not familiar with the series, no, it's not just a psychotic serial killer who's trapping people in rooms and killing them. They are actually individuals who have done something bad, are unaware of what bad they've done for whatever reason until the end of the film. Sorry, that might be a spoiler, but it's not. And they have to prove that they cherish their life. There's traps that are set in place, but there's always a way out. But they don't see that. They see a way that they can escape, and that always puts someone else's life at risk because they don't cherish their life enough. And it's such a unique plot. The traps are absurdly ridiculous, and they get more and more ridiculous. And as the films start to go, you start to see that's where the highlight point is for them and the excitement of the films. I agree, but huge fan. The Saw movie series, awesome. Number 4 is actually Quaidon. If you're not familiar, it is a Japanese horror film, and it is such a beautiful piece of art. It is an anthology film. If you're not familiar with that is, it's a bunch of stories told in one series or one film. So, and they all kind of connect in their own weird way. Kind of. In most films they do. In this one, not so much. It's really a lot of urban legends, Japanese urban legends, and it's such a beautiful picture. And I say this because each scene and each setup is just complete artwork. How the sky looks when that eye is looking down at you, the color decisions, the cinematography, absolutely amazing. Highly recommend the film just off style alone, but Quaidon's number 4 for that very reason. Now, number 3 is actually going to be VHS. It's an awesome, another anthology film, but this one actually is a huge inspiration for this channel too. Me loving found footage. It is individuals who are told to break into a house to find these tapes for them. When they go through the house and they start to play the tapes, each tape is a different story, and they're these ridiculous horror kind of esque. Some of them are more kind of thriller, but they're pretty freaky and definitely can haunt some people's dreams if you're not into horror and you can't really handle being scared, because trust me, this one will get you. I think my best friend's still having nightmares from the "I like you" one, and yes, you won't forget that one, trust. But number 3, VHS. Now, as for number 2, that's going to be It Follows. That film is a perfect marvel in cinema. Not only just the cinematography and the plot being super outrageous, but the music is phenomenal. Probably one of my favorite soundtracks on a film of all time, just due to how much effort Disaster Peeps put into it. But the storytelling on the film, everything in terms of the pacing is just absolutely well worth it. If you haven't seen that film, I highly recommend it. Again, these films are going to be on the kind of rated R-esque side. Again, I'm a fun for the whole family channel, so ask your parents if this is the kind of film you're able to watch, because it's a little graphic. I'll be honest with you, some of these more graphic than others. It Follows being one that I don't think I'd recommend for children. And then finally, number 1 is Creepshow. I know, yes, the whole family can watch this one. It is my favorite film, actually, of all time. I love this movie. It's Tales from the Crypt in a sense in a film. Another anthology, which if you don't know, biggest fan of anthology films. I've seen an abundance of them, and I still find new ones every day. So if you know some good ones, leave them in the comment below. If I haven't seen them, I probably will be checking them out, assuming they're horror related. Yeah, But Creepshow is this silly stories from, again, that Tales from the Crypt kind of comic series. There was a Creepshow series too. So that's something to note. But they all utilize the same Crypt Keeper, which is super hilarious, super fun, and the stories are absolutely ridiculous. I'll still never forget as a kid laughing with all my friends with the scene where he's like, "I want my cake." Absolutely hilarious. But that's number one, and that's honestly all I have for you guys today. I definitely want to hear, what is your favorite horror film? I want to hear it. I love horror movies. Let me know if you've not seen any of these or you have questions. Highly recommend it. Not only checking out like the trailers, but yeah, leave a comment if you got a question, or if you feel that maybe another film does something better than the one I listed. I definitely want to hear it, because I'm always looking for new films. But that's honestly all I have for you guys today. As I've mentioned before, every day for this entire month I'll be releasing a new video, whether it's a bonus review, a how-to, or maybe even just a ghost story. I'll be keeping the theme and we'll be having a whole lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Now, if you are interested in notifications, there's a bell up there somewhere. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate any feedback. I'm trying to make these videos more and more outrageous, and with your guys' help, I have been doing so. As for the regular schedule, we have Monday, regular board game reviews, Wednesday, weekly update / talks, and then on Fridays, my vintage board game reviews. That is all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys next time.